course, of yourself. And it's fascinating to me because, of course, and we had a brief conversation about this, that when you grew up, of course, you probably thought your family was normal because you didn't know any other families that, were abnormal, right? So there's so many people that looked at that family like, what a gifted family. Did you know it was a gifted family and gifted performance when you were growing up?
No, absolutely not. Simply because I think when you're raised a certain way and you're around everyone and everyone's the same, so meaning our family, you don't look at it as being gifted or special or different or any of that nature. And aside from that, my mother always taught us and told us, you're no different than anyone else. This is just your job. This is what you do. This is your work. They have different works.
Entertainer, or were you fascinated with that sort of limelight? How were you drawn to the performance part of it?
Well, actually, it was my father who put me into the business. I didn't wish to be, I didn't want to be whatsoever. But I think we all started in the business because of my mother. It was her who told us that this is something that I'm going to do with you guys when you're at home, because it was a lot of us. And she would sing, we started on country western music, whether you guys know it or not. And my mother would sing harmony with us in country western songs. And that's what we would do. One day, my brother, yes, we should probably switch, yes? We would sing and make harmony, country western. And my brother, Tito, decided, I'm going to get the guitar, because my father played the guitar, but he didn't know we were doing any of this. My father, guitar, Tito, took and said, I'm going to do some strokes just to add to the singing to make it sound really wonderful and great. And he did that, just naturally doing it. And of course, he popped a string of my father's guitar. And everybody went silent. Just harmony stopped, everything stopped, everybody went silent. We didn't know what to do because we were afraid what my father was going to do when he came home and saw that his guitar was broken. So my mother had to tell him what happened and tell him the story and how it happened. And sing, and she says, yes, Joe, they can sing. And he says, I've never heard them sing. And she said, I know you haven't. And so she mentioned the guitar. And he looked at the guitar, looked at the string, and said, who did this? And it was, of course, Tito. And he took the guitar and tossed it to Tito and said, if you can play me something. And Tito just started playing. He started playing. I don't know where he got this from. He just started playing the blues. And it was so interesting how he did that. And my father, for once, said, Kate, these kids have talent. He goes, I know, Joe, you just didn't know. And so that's how it all started. It was my